Hey guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix One. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at. This video is presented by the EA Creators Network, and a big shout out to Nick because he's the one who gets us, in this case, the NBA cash that allowed us to complete these Masters in the Underdog Masters promo. First things first, Harrington and Camby's pictures are different. I haven't used them in game yet. We're gonna go into our first showdown and hopefully get a match that we can play and match somebody who is at least within 3 overalls of our lineup, which is a 99. So this is a very cool promo concept. It's Underdogs. It's sort of the We Believe Warriors and, you know, the Knicks under Jeff Van Gundy, I think it was at that time. So that part is pretty cool. I like the card art. The builds on the 96s is very good. What I'm sort of confused about is the Grandmaster, another center. And it's Mutombo. We just got a 97 Mutombo. The good news is this Mutombo has the Court General boost, which is going to be the same as the boost that Clark has. And that's going to boost on the bottom right-hand corner the 4 playmaking stats, as well as above that, the 6 defense stat. So that is a +10 attribute boost, a +20 boost to position. Let's take a quick look, starting with Baron Davis with the Warriors. Don't have a lot to say about the athleticism stats. The inside game, I mean, the layup looks good. The scoring with contact looks good. Inside the paint, all that looks good. Outside shooting is, you know, it's good enough, good enough. His defense is, I don't like that steal, but 91 hands on perimeter, 87 interception, and 87 on ball. That's okay, right? That's okay. And then, of course, he has good playmaking stats. All right, moving on to our shooting guard, Allen Houston from the Knicks. He's a 6'6" strategic shooting guard. His athleticism stats, you know, they're all right. Not a lot to talk about there, but they're all right. His inside offensive game, again, it's all right. Pretty much the builds on these 96s are spread out builds. They're all right? With the exception of one. We'll get to that one in a minute. His perimeter shooting, you know, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. That 93-3 and that 96 shooting touch piques my interest. On-ball D at 89 is good. As steal, hands-on perimeter, interception, drawing, offensive foul, they're all good. So he's got good D. He's got decent perimeter shooting. He's got decent inside scoring. And that's pretty much it for Allen Houston. Then we go on to our finesse small forward, Steven Jackson, another Warrior. And his athleticism stats are, you know, they're actually not bad at all. His rebounding is pretty good for a small forward. His inside offensive game looks good. His outside shooting looks pretty good, actually. I mean, that 86-3 is low, but not necessarily for Steven Jackson. But he does have a nice contested. He does have a low shooting touch. However, then we get to his defense, 94 on ball, 91 hands on perimeter. So he's got a couple good defensive stats, the 94 on ball being the key. And then that's pretty much it for Steven Jackson. Moving on to our power forward, Al Harrington. You know, speed and agility is good. His vertical is terrific. He's got good rebounding, but the vertical is going to help his rebounding. His inside offensive game looks quite good. His perimeter shooting for a power forward looks very good for a power forward. His defense, looks really bad. And he pretty much has an even offensive and defensive post presence that is, you know, kind of in the okay zone, nothing more than that. All right, then we go to our 96 center. This is the card that piqued my interest right away. Look at his vertical and rebounding. 96, 96, 95 goes with the 93 and 94 box out. If you haven't noticed yet, these rebounding stats are better than the Grandmaster Mutombo stats. So Camby looks pretty dang good. Obviously, that's a picture of Al Harrington. Okay, so back to his stats. Good inside scoring game, no outside or perimeter shooting. Defense is great for the block, pretty weak for everything else. And he's got both an offensive and defensive post presence that frankly looks very good. So this card could BOP for a 96. In fact, I'm calling it. I haven't played with it. We're not going to play with it when we jump into Showdown. We'll play with it later, but I'm calling it. This card is OP. All right, let's hope it performs. And the reason we're not playing with that center is because we'll be playing with the Grandmaster Camby Mutombo, and his athleticism stats are, other than strength and tip-in, are not too impressive. His vertical at 93 is pretty good. His rebounding at 92 and 91 is disappointing, coupling that with a box out of 92 and 95. His inside offensive game is terrific. His perimeter shooting, quite frankly, is amazing. On-ball defense at 93, block at 99, so he's got two very good defensive stats. The rest, not so much. And his post game, yeah, it's pretty even too. It's pretty even offensive and defensive post. Maybe a little bit of advantage to the offensive post, but too close to call. All right, this is the lineup we're going to play with, so let's quit messing around. Let's jump into Showdown. We're just going to play one. That's all we have time for today. All right, then, we have drawn a 96. He is definitely weak at the center position, so we should have an advantage there. But he's got a pretty good lineup. He gets a better center in there, and this guy's going to have a nice lineup. All right, Allen Houston in the wing. Nothing but net. Okay, we got big shooting boosts. What else is new, right? We got big shooting boosts. He's got Kyrie. We've got Baron Davis on him. That's in. Yeah, Book's AI started out not so great, and then it just became amazing. Trying to split the seam, we didn't do a very good job of it. The seam on the zone, that's a challenge shot, but we got lucky and it went in. So we've hit our first two shots with these guys, right? Come on, Baron. That's in. Wow, rough start. Rough start. All right. Gonna bring Allen Houston right down the middle of the lane and go in. All right. Thank goodness he was hanging on the rim. I think that's the only reason that dunk actually went in. It's only 8-5. Nice tip. Back to Jackson, back to Houston, wing, and boom. Okay. Not bad at all. These are 96s, right? So can we play a little D? Gosh darn it. That's in. Oh, he missed it. All right, Mutombo. Off to Harrington, little layup. Go in, please. Thank you. All right, we are in the second half, so we need a charge here. We need a second half of the drive charge. We got a double team. That was my mistake. Block. Baron Davis has it. Ooh. Nice little oop to Al Harrington. 15-5. That looks better, right? That looks better. No. There's Kawhi for a 85-3. All right. Jackson, wing, boom. Nice. He's got a big boost to that low 3-point. Oh, no. Oh, Booker misses. Jackson skies for the board. Harrington. We're going to shoot with him. Big mistake. Mutombo. Nice rebound and put back. I kind of forgot who I had there, that I had my power forward. Come on. Keep him from scoring. We are giving up a lot of points. All right, we need to get a quick one. So we're going to just do this quick to the corner and hope it goes in. Boom. Thank you, Steven Jackson. All right, we need to get it back, hold them, and score again. Nice pickup by Harrington. That was a huge pickup. Don't go in. Get the board right, and he gets the board. Very nice. Really very nice. We're going to close it out with Houston. He buries it. All right, a much better second half, right? 26-10. Don't think about it. All right. Yeah, these guys actually played pretty well. They got off to a rough start. I had a little difficulty to remember who I was playing with, but we just got these cards. First gameplay, easy W. All right, guys, so we'll do some gameplay with Camby when we have a chance to, but I really think these guys did okay, right? Baron Davis, he played decent defense. He certainly hit his shots. Allen Houston was great at shooting. Jackson did really well as well. And Harrington, you know, he couldn't hit the outside shot, but he was in there and he got a layup, and I think he may have gotten a board or two. And I think Mutombo did okay as well. But yeah, mindful of the fact that that is literally my first gameplay with these guys. They seem to be able to play, right? They seem to be able to play. All right, guys, sorry this is a late upload. I did most of this in the morning, but had an early work morning as well. So we're just finishing it off right now. And with that, it's over. We're done. We're out of here. There's no more. And remember, peace out.